Halloween, a night for chills, a night for thrills. We crave scares, we seek the darkness. And what better way than with a good horror story? A story to make your heart pound, a story to make you afraid to turn off the light. Horror stories on Halloween are tradition. They let us confront fear in a safe way. We close the book and the monsters disappear, but the best stories, they stay with us, long after the last page is turned. Two books stand out as Halloween classics, Bram Stoker's Dracula and my own The Shining. Both offer a unique brand of horror, both perfect for a spooky night. Dracula, the original vampire tale, a story of seduction, a story of blood. It has captivated readers for over a century. The Shining is a more modern tale, a family trapped in a haunted hotel, their sanity slowly unraveling. Both books will keep you up at night. But which one reigns supreme? Atmosphere is everything in horror. It sets the stage for fear. It creates a sense of dread. Stoker sets Dracula in Transylvania, a land of shadows and superstition, ancient castles and dark forests. The setting itself is a character. It breathes unease into the story. The Shining takes place in the Overlook Hotel, isolated, imposing. The hotel is a character too. Its emptiness is unsettling. Its history is full of darkness. Both books use setting to build tension. Each page draws you deeper into their world. Section 4. Blood, Ghosts, and Madness. Exploring the Horror. In this chapter, we delve into the chilling realms of classic horror literature, examining the elements that make these stories timeless and terrifying. Dracula is a story of invasion. It is a tale that has captivated readers for generations with its dark and foreboding atmosphere. Dracula, the monster, preys on the living. He is a creature of the night, a predator who seeks to drain the life from his victims. He seeks to spread his curse. His bite is not just a physical attack, but a means to create more of his kind, spreading fear and darkness. His victims become creatures like him. They are transformed into vampires, cursed to walk the night and continue the cycle of horror. The horror is in the unknown. It is the fear of what lies beyond the veil of darkness, the terror of the unseen and the unexplained, the fear of what lurks in the shadows. It is the primal fear of the dark, the fear of what might be hiding just out of sight. The Shining explores a different kind of horror. It delves into the psychological, the horror that comes from within, the horror of the mind. It is the fear of losing control, of being consumed by madness. The Torrance family is haunted by the hotel's ghosts. These spirits are manifestations of the hotel's dark past, and they prey on the family's weaknesses. Jack, the father, descends into madness. His mind unravels, driven by the malevolent forces within the hotel. The horror is in watching a family crumble. It is the slow, inevitable breakdown of relationships and sanity. It is in the fear of what we are capable of, the terror of realizing that the true horror may lie within ourselves. Both books offer unique takes on horror. One is external, focusing on the monstrous and the supernatural. The other is internal, exploring the depths of the human psyche. Both are equally terrifying, reminding us that horror can come from many sources. Section 5. Masters of Horror, Distinct Voices in the Dark. In this section, we delve into the unique styles of two legendary authors who have shaped the horror genre. Stoker and I have distinct writing styles. Each of us brings a different flavor of fear to our readers, creating unforgettable experiences. Stoker uses an epistolary format. This means his stories are told through a series of documents such as letters, diary entries, and newspaper clippings. The story unfolds through letters and diary entries, giving readers a sense of peeking into the private lives of the characters. This creates a sense of immediacy. The reader feels as if they are discovering the events in real time, alongside the characters. The reader is drawn into the characters' fear. They experience the tension and dread as the story progresses. My style is more direct. I prefer to confront the reader with vivid descriptions and intense scenes. I use vivid imagery and psychological suspense. My goal is to immerse the reader in the horror, making them feel as if they are part of the story. I want the reader to experience the horror firsthand, to feel the character's terror as if it were their own, to feel the character's terror. This direct approach can be more shocking and immediate. Both styles are effective in their own way. Stoker builds suspense slowly, allowing the fear to creep up on the reader. I go for the jugular. My approach is to hit the reader with intense moments that leave a lasting impact. but both leave a lasting impression. Whether it's the slow burn of Stoker's epistolary style or the immediate shock of my direct approach, the goal is the same, to haunt the reader long after the story is over. Section 6. The verdict: which haunting will be yours? So, which book is the ultimate Halloween read? It's a tough choice, isn't it? With so many spine-chilling options out there, it can be hard to decide. Both offer chills and thrills, each in their own unique way. One might take you through haunted forests, while the other drags you down eerie hallways. Both are masterpieces of horror, crafted to perfection to keep you on the edge of your seat. But if I had to choose, I'd recommend The Shining. Stephen King's classic is a must-read. It's a more intimate kind of horror, one that delves deep into the human psyche. It gets under your skin, making you question every shadow and every creak in the floorboards. It stays with you long after Halloween is over, lingering in your thoughts and dreams. But don't take my word for it. Pick up both books. Read them by candlelight in the stillness of the night, and let the scares begin. Feel the adrenaline rush as you turn each page. Just remember, you've been warned. Happy Halloween. May your nights be filled with fright and your days with delight.